just discovered is no. There's controls on our receptors on our DNA that open and close their ability to express themselves. And what science now knows recently is that those doors that open and close and allow the DNA to express themselves, whether it's good DNA or bad DNA, those controlling mechanisms are informed by our environment. That means our DNA is informed by the information our hypothalamus is getting. So that's interesting because that means that we can change what DNA we express by changing the information the hypothalamus is getting, by changing our environment. And essentially that's what yoga is. It's changing our environment. And that's how it works. You take yourself out of the world, you take yourself out of the marketplace, you take yourself out of the Maya, out of the matrix, out of the illusion, out of all the funny business that goes on in life, things that people do to make their way through life. You take yourself away from all that, you put yourself in a quiet, sacred space. Why? So that you cut off the stimulation from the hypothalamus. And then you, as the master, you create the environment. You decide what information is going into the hypothalamus. Now, the foundation of that is the breath. Because as soon as the breath starts to deepen and slow, the hypothalamus gets the signal that you're not under threat, that you're not in danger. So that means the danger, the stress hormones, the inflammation hormones, they cease to exist. Because the hypothalamus is telling the pituitary gland, hey man, I'm breathing deep, everything's okay. Now that's the foundation. The pranayama is a very important one, but you build on this. Then you also inform the senses with posture of the body, right? You start to sit up straight. You feel strong. You start to experience your strength. Even when you're struggling in the posture, you're struggling. And that's informing your hypothalamus that you are alive and that you have power to struggle and to survive. And that's all good information to the hypothalamus. It's even though you're exercising in the posture, it's feeling that you have control of it, that it's something that you want to do. And then as you grow in your yoga practice and you get muscles back in alignment and bones in places where they're supposed to be, and you get the stress out of your shoulders so the nerve channel opens up to the heart, and then the heart starts to relax, all this stuff starts to inform the hypothalamus. And it's the television shows that you watch, everything is going into the hypothalamus. So the idea of yoga is to take a little bit of time every day where just you decide what goes into the hypothalamus. And you pick things, you do things that are going to encourage your regeneration, your healing, so that you can continue on tomorrow, you know? So it's these things. It's the breath. It's the posture. It's the music and the melodies that we listen to. It's the mantra, the thought, the mind wave, the man and the tra. From trong is wave. The man is the mind wave. That's informing the hypothalamus. You know, we have many thoughts when we're meditating, and then we follow them for a minute, and then we bring the focus back to the mantra. That's informing the hypothalamus that our conscious is in control, and it's not our subconscious that's running our system. All of these things are things that will help you experience Buddha physiology. Because at the end of the day, all of this comes down to your physiology. How you're experiencing life is how the chemicals in your body are reacting. So.
DJ Redlocks full of vibes. Redlocks run the town. Yes, him run the town. Hear me loud and clear. He run the country and the town. Country and the town. With a foreigner. Rastafari. Well, this is Warwick the Black Emperor. DJ Redlocks.